This is my nurse bag. It's actually kind of heavy for some reason. What's up, YouTube world? Thank you for watching another one of my videos. My name is Nurse K. I'm a registered nurse that works in the ED, and I make this channel for new nurses like myself and anybody that is aspiring to be a nurse or anything to do with nursing whatsoever. So if that is you, subscribe down below, comment, like, join the experience, and let me know what you guys want to see moving forward. Alrighty, stay tuned. So today, this video is going to be about what's in my nurse bag. Well, this is what I use every day. I take it to work every single day with me, and I like it. I love it. It's cool. It's a backpack. I will show you real quick what is in this fancy thing. So first thing that I carry on me is my headset. So I use this every shift. Basically everything that I use on a daily basis for work that stays in my pockets, I like to keep in this front little pocket right here. I don't want to really show you the inside because it's kind of dirty. I keep everything in here. Got my little snacks and these little masks people have been making for us, and it's so sweet. I think it's so thoughtful. My trauma shears. You never know when you're gonna need trauma shears, so I always keep these on me all the time, no matter what. It stays in my pocket. The next thing that I keep is a highlighter. Sometimes I just keep the highlighter in my general area. Whatever assignment that I have, I like to put it at the desk, or I keep it in my pocket because you're gonna need a highlighter throughout the day, so just keep one with you at all times. Another thing is a erasable marker. We need to change our boards every day whenever we come in. I always try to keep this one on, especially because we change assignments like throughout the day. It's just handy to just keep one with you all the time, always have it. I always like to keep a Sharpie on me, but luckily for me, my badge actually has one on it. It's like a little bitty one, but it works. I got it during orientation, so always keep your badge on you. Just a quick funny story. When I was in nursing school, my first semester, you have to read the syllabus and everything. I had the strictest clinical instructor. I love her to death, don't get me wrong. She was one of my favorites. She taught me so much, but she was known to be one of like the strictest instructors ever. And she had it in her syllabus that if you forgot your badge, like your student ID, you were gonna get sent home for the day. You weren't gonna get to come back. You were sent home. That is considered an absence for school. And that like terrified me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I do not want to forget my freaking badge. And so, I don't know, but she scared the living daylight out of me about forgetting my badge. I always like to make sure that whatever I need is right here. And I keep my bag in my car. I won't ever be like, oh man, I forgot my whole backpack at home. Because sometimes I rush out of here in the morning. Always in a rush, to walk out the door. But I always make it on time. So lots more highlighters. Pins, okay. I was a waitress / bartender for like 10 years. So if anybody that is watching this is or was a bartender or server, you have the pins, you let people borrow, whatever, yeah, you see that. And then you have pins that can't nobody touch. And this is my pin, and my pin alone. No one is allowed to use it, don't even look at it, don't even touch it, nothing. These pins, it's disposable. You can have them, it's fine. Oh, if you don't give it back, whatever, I don't care. But I like to keep 2 pins, sometimes I keep 3 pins on me. Obviously the one that I use, and only me. Y'all servers and waitresses, y'all know what I'm talking about. I have a couple of flushes in here. I really need to clean it out is what I'm appearing right now. I like to keep highlighter, Sharpie, 3 pins, trauma shears, and then once I get to work, I put like at least 3 flushes in my pocket. And then the last thing that is really crucial and essential for me, at least, is sticky notes. I adore sticky notes. I know some people have notepads and they're really beautiful and nice and gorgeous and everything, but we just move so fast in the ER. And our patients are coming and going all the time. I just don't find that I have the time to write down everything I need to know about a patient, because it's kind of like a waste of time in a way, because you don't know how long you're gonna have that patient. It comes in handy, especially as a new grad. When I was still in orientation, my preceptor told me to use sticky notes because it's hard to remember everything you have to do, especially if you have a full load of patients and you have repeat labs and you have medications you have to give if a patient is getting admitted. What she taught me to do is that I would say I have rooms 7 through 10. I would make a sticky note for each room, 7, 8, 9, 10, and put it on my my cowl or wherever I'm at. and I would put, okay, room 7, this is all that needs to be done. 8, 9, 10. I felt like anxiety starts to increase for me whenever it's unorganized, but whenever I have laid out what exactly I need to do, it makes things a little bit easier for me. And so I would highly recommend, especially for new nurses, to have sticky notes. Quick, fast, and in a hurry is sticky notes. And another thing that really comes in handy too is like neuro checks. It's hard to remember every 15 minutes and then every 30 minutes, every hour. I'll write down the times that I need to do each neuro check. I'll check them off whenever I do them. So when I first started and I was in orientation, I had my binder with me, Precept D or binder that had all of the information. And so I still keep all of that information on here too, just some like cheat sheets and stuff like that. When I took my TNCC, I took one of the trauma sheets home with me so I can study it. The empty one, of course, HIPAA, empty, just so I can practice it and kind of get familiarized with it. So whenever I do traumas, I know what I'm doing. And then the last thing I do have in here is my planner. It is beat up. I need a new one. This is what I used at first, especially when I had 2 jobs, because I bartended still for a really long time. So that really helps me keep up to date. I would recommend getting a not $5 one, because this is what happens when you buy a $5 one from Walmart. Even when I was in nursing school, this is kind of about the same items that I use. So this has worked for me as a tech, as a clinical nursing student, and as a nurse. It's basically followed me. And then obviously, my last one would be my stethoscope, but it's at work. I keep it in my locker. So I don't know why, but out of everything, I don't keep anything else in my locker. That's what's in my nursing bag, and try to keep it simple but efficient. That's my motto. I hope that this kind of helps a little bit, especially for new nurses that are coming in and not really knowing what to expect, or even new nursing students that are going into clinicals and you don't really know what to carry on you. The only other addition that I kept on me during clinical was my binder with all of my homework that I did the night before on my patient, and med list. I would keep something, can write down which medications are due at what times. It's a lot more paperwork when you're in clinical. Whenever you get out, it's just a little different, and it's hard to just keep up with that much paperwork in the ER because it's constantly moving like all the time. Thank you for watching. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys keep in your nursing or clinical backpack or purse, and let me know if this helps you at all, and let me know what you guys want to see moving forward. Alrighty, so like, comment, subscribe, interact, join the experience. Until next time, peace.